Welcome to part 70 of my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. We need to help the boomers around Nellis Air Force Base. We did some more side quests in the last episode. I don't see Boone anywhere. Boone? Anyway, we'll head inside somewhere and see what else is going on. Current quest assigned is help the boomers. So, let's go talk to some boomers. I suppose I'll look at the local map. That's probably the fastest way. There's someone dead ahead. So I'll probably just wake them up out of the barracks here. I guess this is a museum.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Yeah, I totally noticed it when I ran straight in and talked to you.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
I got fame just for listening to this little kid tell me a 2-minute story. Okay.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
My explosive skill isn't high enough here to get in good with the boomers. Your people are willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago.
Automatic? Is that what he said?
Radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Survival skill isn't quite high enough. You're all cannibals! The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
Basically, if I just keep complimenting him, the boomers are going to love me. So, I mean, I can just keep playing him like that. What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
This is kind of... I don't know. All I have to do is just keep complimenting them. It's odd. How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Could you tell me the story of the mural again?
You want to hear it again? Of course. I did a good job the first time, huh?
Now I'm idolized by the boomers from all of those exchanges. Alright, kid. Give me the best you got. Hey, it's that comic book from the cutscenes.
We lived underground. Everyone had guns. The overseer wouldn't let us explode it.
Alright, can't steal the books. Doesn't look like I can take anything in here, but there's a snow globe of Nellis Air Force Base, and I can take that.
It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our
Alright, kid.
own. We needed a new home.
Hurry it up.
We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until...
No, you're not allowed to go left.
Not
Or go
saying you
right.
wanna
You're
harm
gonna keep
us,
going left.
You're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find them.
Alright, we're gonna check the pathing here. How far is he gonna walk? Oh, his hair just came off. Oh good, he does walk to the right spot.
That is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored sails,
I must have told
rid
Boone to
heights,
just
explosive
wait
ordnance
somewhere,
upon ignorant
and I have no
savages.
idea where.
This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our...
Yep, I know the story.
See ya.
Alright, so I honestly don't know if I even have to do a bunch of the other stuff, because this got me tons of adoration from the people of Nellis. So anyway, a bunch of the other stuff that I could have done is gone. Now I only have Sea Pearl. Now before I do that, I want to try to find Boone. I don't remember where I left him. If I did, I thought maybe Vault 22? Oh, there he is. It shows him on the map where he is. So he's pretty patient, you know, just waiting in there in Vault 22 all by himself. I still have the frag grenades equipped. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see, was he waiting in the 5th level down there by the computer terminal? I honestly can't remember. Yep, there he is. Come on, man.
I've got you.
Alright, now it's time to fast travel. We're gonna go... shoot. We're gonna go back to Nellis, where I am now idolized by the boomers. I wonder if talking to him and getting all that fame and skipping out on the rest of these favors for all the people, whether I miss any side quests that were really good. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll just go turn it in. I need to head to a repair bench and make some repair kits.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Alright, so I guess we are going to talk to Loyal about raising the bomber out of the bottom of Lake Mead. That's going to be interesting. Can I fast travel to Loyal? No, it's like hardly anywhere I have to walk. Not that far. We'll enter the hangar. Suppose I probably should have looked at the map. He's not even in the hangar. He's inside, but he's not in this part of the hangar. Maybe he is. There he is. Hey,
Once
buddy.
a Republican, always a Republican.
What?
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Does that make me King Arthur?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where is the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Alright, that sounds better.
Morning.
Let's talk to Jack.
Hey there. Back for more?
Back for more what? Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater. Actually, I'll say, I'm looking for ways to help out.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Okay. Oh, that sort of personal matter. Forget I asked. Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Alright, Jack's love story. And young hearts. Find Jack's love interest. Jack let me know there is a girl he is interested in at Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all she knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she's interested in meeting him. So we're gonna do a little side quest here. And we're gonna head out to the Crimson Caravan, which is honestly not that far away. Alright, let's see if we can find this girl with short red hair. Is that you? Your hair doesn't look very red. Yeah, it is. Just a little bit. Hi, Janet.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis?
You have permission. They know you're coming. I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Alright, so we're warping back to Nellis now. Now here's the question, when we get there, what is Pearl going to say? Is she going to let another outsider into the base? Is she going to give up that control? I honestly don't know. She seemed to think that me coming there was a sign, but me bringing other people in, I don't know whether that would be kind of handled quite as kind of as nicely as bringing me in was. But the only way we can find out is to ask, and I'm not about to just tell that young girl that she can just come here on her own, since she'll get blown to smithereens. But we will find out in our next episode what happens. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time.